We're under the helm with Jon McGraw, a segment here on Hy-Vee Chiefs Insider presented by Sprint. Jon, kind of a new look for you last week in Indy. Played some nickelback. We kind of spied Dallas Clark some. Talk about that role.
Yeah, it was fun. Coach Cornell put together a great game plan and allowed me to do a lot of different things, play linebacker in some situations and then some dime and nickel, and it gives me a chance to get in a lot of plays, which is a lot of fun.
Is there anything you haven't done here with the Chiefs in your career? You've lined up at safety. I've seen you play some corner at times when injuries dictate. Nickelback last weekend, which is pretty much, as you said, a linebacker, obviously on almost every special teams unit. What's up with that?
Well, they say the more you can do, the harder it is for them to get rid of you. So, I've just been fortunate in my career to have some really great coaches and get put in a lot of different positions. It helps when, guys get nicked up or you get a game like this where you have some substitution issues with the way the offense is run, and it's a lot of fun for me.
Now, it's not easy to intercept Peyton Manning, but you did that. It looked like he was a bit confused on that play. Just talk about that interception.
Well, they'd run the play a few times against our cover two and trying to get the seams in behind the hook players, and we kind of baited them. I showed like we were pressuring and then man-to-man coverage, and then at the last second dropped off in cover two. That was his first read. He doesn't happen very often, but he made a mistake and threw it right to me. So I was excited about it.
Well, last week was obviously about stopping Peyton Manning and their passing attack. This week, they've got a good pass game, but they've also got a fantastic run game. Talk about stopping Arian Foster and the guys that the Texans bring.
Well, yeah, they have a tremendous run game. It sets up their play action, which allows them to go downfield. Foster's done a tremendous job of breaking tackles and making some real explosive runs, which has killed a lot of defenses. So that's going to be a key for us is, not just stopping the run game, but stopping him from making the explosive play.
Now, a lot of local fans here, they remember you from your days at K-State. But I was talking with Mitch Holthus a little bit earlier today, and he told me kind of a funny story. He said back when you were in high school, he went into your locker room after one of your games because you had just been dominating on the field at a small 3A high school. It's the game you was watching. Talk about that experience, what Mitch talked to you, and just kind of what went on from there.
Well, yeah, I went to Raleigh County High School, which is a smaller school just outside of Manhattan, Kansas, and I was kind of having a hard time getting on the map, but was fortunate in that, played against Silver Lake, which is where Mitch's son played, and so he was in the stands at a couple of our games and saw me play and saw something in me, and yeah, I took the time to come into our locker room and just asked me, if I was interested in playing at the next level and what he could do to help. And so I owe him, a big thanks for helping. He made some phone calls and got some interest in me, and it was really neat because Mitch Holthus, he's a big deal in this area, and yeah, so I was very thankful for that.
Back to throw, Campbell, safety blitz by McGraw. Jon McGraw and sacks him for a loss of 5 back at the 20.